Hi everybody, this is Elma from Hooks Up Needles Ready Yarn. Welcome to my part of the internet where I attack my yarn with my needles and my hooks. This is a crochet and knitting podcast. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by, and we're about to get into this, okay? Um, you can find me also on the internet on Ravelry and on Instagram as Dark and Lovely. That's DRKNLUVLI. And that's about it. And then here on YouTube, okay? I tried to get out a podcast last month, February. I think I put out one in January. I'm trying to shoot for at least once a month, right? So last month I did make two, one on my cell phone and one on my laptop. But unfortunately, it was just so choppy, and I was trying to piece the videos together to try to make one cohesive video. And I just couldn't get it done. I couldn't figure it out. Like I kept running into errors, and so I said, okay. So I may later on release those videos as separate videos, okay? And hopefully those videos you will like it. I do um some reviews of some subscription boxes, specifically hooks and needle. Okay. This is apropos, right? Because my name is Hooks Up Needles Ready Yarn. So I do a review of that subscription box. I've since canceled it. I do have the last prescription, excuse me, not prescription, but subscription to show you all while we're here. And I also have some whips and some uh let me see, what are we calling them? Stash enhancements. I know Trish and I forget the girl name from Queen Crochet, I think it is. She doesn't like the word acquisition. I don't really like it either. It's not really I don't know, it doesn't roll off your tongue, acquisitions. It's like I don't know, it just doesn't have a good connotation for me. I don't like how it sounds. So I'm with her on that. So we'll say stash enhancements for now, until we can find another word that's a little better, sounds better. Okay. So I'm here at home alone, amen. The kids are in school and I had some time. I had to take off work today because I just wasn't feeling well. The weather went from like 60 to 32 in like a blink of an eye. And it's been like crazy the whole week in this low temperature. This is the first time since winter started that I actually had to pull out my heavy winter coat. And so far, I've worn it a total of three times. So it's crazy. And I hurt my back. So I don't know. Last night I was trying to finish some work. Um, and I was sitting here at the same dining room table where I am now. And apparently I fell asleep while I was trying to do my work. And that was not a good position for my back. And right now my back is crying, but if I go lay down, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, so I'm trying to get this one video up so that way I can at least get a video out for the month of March. Okay. And today is Monday, March 25th, 2024. Okay. I'm just gonna take some Sudafed. And that's just some ice water. All right. So let's get into this. Where we started? Acquisitions, stash enhancements, stash enhancements. I guess I don't know. So, um, little drops of wonderful. I forget this lady name too. Little drops of wonderful. Allie, Allie. I want to say Allie is her name. Little drops of wonderful. Very nice lady from England, and I really enjoy watching her show. I really enjoy. I find her to be upbeat and bright and funny. She's hosting this year yet again the Dodgy Bag Mal, right? A couple of years back, I bought myself a sewing machine for my birthday. I don't remember how old I was turning at that time, but I said I wanted a sewing machine, so I got myself a sewing machine. Um, I don't know how to sew. I do not. I have issues with keeping the lines straight, so I said, okay, I'm gonna try to do the dodgy bag now, right? Because obviously, not knowing how to sew, my bag should be very well dodgy, and somebody is gonna acknowledge that. Why not? Um, I'm gonna take my glasses off because I feel like my eyes are cut off. Okay. So I went to the Dollar Tree, and I have other material too, but I went to the Dollar Tree with my kids because one day they was just stressing me out to go to the Dollar Tree. So we went to the Dollar Tree, and in the Dollar Tree, I found some fabric that I said, "Oh, look at that! That'll be good for the dodgy bag mouth." Okay, so this is my first stash enhancement. So this is orange, and that fabric here is mushrooms. It's mushrooms and like flowers. So this would be the outside, and this would be the inside of the bag. I bought some fusible interfacing. I bought some fusible interfacing as well. And so hopefully I can get this done. I'm blowing out the sun is is coming down. So unfortunately I don't have no other place to set up my little video, and the kids will be home soon. So if I don't get it done now, I'm not gonna get it done. So please, I don't know how to, if I turn off the light, I'm just gonna be a shadow. I don't know what to do. We can try to turn off the light and see if that will help. Let me see. All right, hold on. Let me see if I turn off the light above me, if that will help with the glare behind me. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, let me know if that's better. Okay, I don't know. We're dealing with daylight saving time and winter like it's coming back. To do it over and really be winter this time. So I don't know. I am broadcasting you from uh, New York. I'm here in New York. So the weather is truly strange. I sound very nasally and my throat feel a little scratchy. So I don't know. I just don't feel like dealing with any more colds. I've been dealing with like a sinus infection forever. And the weather is just not helping that situation, right? All right. So I was showing you the material that I found in the Dollar Tree to make the dodgy bag. I want to at least try to make one because I truly would like to make some project bags because as you will see in this podcast, I do have some project bag stash enhancements. Okay. And everything that I'm showing you is purchased over time. There's nothing that I got that is just one time purchase. Okay. So this now is all Crafter's Square craft fabric. It is 18 by 21 inches, 100% cotton. Okay, and that'll be the details for all of that. So I think that'll be cute, right? Like the mushrooms would be on the outside of the bag, and the orange would be the inside of that bag. Okay. I guess I can open one to show you how big it is because I don't even know myself. I haven't opened it as yet on purpose because I was scared I wouldn't be able to get it to fold back up, right? But again, I want it to be a bag, so I don't really want it to stay a roll of fabric, right? But I'll open it up so that way we all can see how big a piece of fabric this is. All right. Oh, there you go. I said it's a good size piece of fabric. Okay. To make a small bag, right? That'll be the inside portion. And again, all of the fabric sizes are the same. So I'm not gonna unroll everybody. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. I think that'll make a good dodgy bag. So anybody, Rev, Kim the Crafty Nomad have any suggestions or help to give me regarding making these dodgy bags, it is more than welcome. Thank you. Okay, in advance. I also got this one. This is like a plaid with the green. And I thought that would be cute with the green on the inside and the plaid on the outside. I got this one as well. This is a bumblebee one. Bumblebee. You see the bees? I thought that was very cute. All right. And the bees would be obviously the outside and the black will be the inside bag. I have another one with blue, but I'm not finding it because the blue will go with this like clouds with rainbows in it. And it's like a blue check. I don't know where it is. I thought everything was in the basket, but I have children, right? So you don't always come back to meet where you left something before. So that's the first acquisition, okay? Second, now I purchased some mystery bags from Aberdeen Wool. I was watching it was like several podcasts that had mystery bags from Aberdeen Wools. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I believe so. But I said, okay, let me see what it is because they seem to be getting some good yarn, Barocco, and different stuff like that. So I have my box cutter here, and I'm going to open that up and see what we got. Okay. I don't want to cut the yarn. I'm hoping that I don't cut too deep. They are in Canada, so it took a little bit to get here, but they finally did come. My my post office, I sent all my packages to my post office box because I did have an issue once upon a time with a um what do they call them? Porch pirate. And I won't have that problem again. Okay. So yes, this is Dean's wool. Dean's wool. I'm gonna show you the address here. Okay. And they have a website by the same name, Dean Wools, okay? Alright. I hope that that is you're able to see that well enough. Okay. One more time. Okay, I think that's better for you all. Alright. And that's their website information and all that in case you guys want to go and get your own mystery bags, okay? So they have two types of mystery bag, one for knitting and one for crochet. There was one person I was watching that they did indicate on the bag itself whether it was for knitting or for crochet. So I ordered 3 knitting and 3 crochet. So far, I'm not seeing anything that says like C for crochet or K for knitting. I don't see anything that says that. So it'll all just be a straight up mystery for everything. But everything is individually packaged, so that's fine. Okay. And I guess I see patterns in the packages, so I'm sure we'll be able to tell by the patterns that they include, okay? Whether or not it's knitting or crochet. All right, excuse the crinkling. Crinkling means new things are in the house. Okay, so excuse the crinkling, okay? All right, so this first one I believe is a knitting bag because it has a pair of knitted socks as one pattern, and it also has a pair of, oh no, this is a shawl. All right, that's a shawl. It's a shawl pattern. And lastly, we have a cowl pattern. All right. I like to see this lady model stuff. She models stuff also for Nick Collage. I think she's so pretty. You know, it's like just a mature lady. Just and she's just pretty to me. Like I like to see people keep themselves and put themselves together, you know. She just looks, she's a nice looking. Okay. All right. And she always looks happy when she's modeling, right? So that makes me happy. Oh, look at that. So we got some Barocco alpaca. Alpaca. This is for medium, and that is they don't never put the name of the wool on the tag. So the color number is 6253. All right, and it's a medium 4-weight yarn. Alpaca. Oh, we got some mohair. This is 65% Super Kid mohair, 35% silk. It's a lace weight, 284 yards, excuse me. All right, and this is like a pink, like a mauvey pink. Okay, very nice. Ooh, we got more of the mohair again, same stats. I actually was trying to get and some sock yarn. Oh, I get it, right? They put the sock pattern in there and gave sock yarn. So this is sock yarn. This is 52% acrylic, 40% wool, 8% nylon, 437 yards. So sock pattern, sock yarn. I get it. Okay. And this must be for that shawl. All right. For that shawl. Okay. I just want to see. Yep. You will need 100 grams of mohair lurex yarn. So you got two. That's enough to make that shawl with. Oh, that's cute. I like that idea. Okay, so it's not just mystery yarn, and then it's truly a mystery what to do with it, but they're actually sending you the pattern to go with the yarn, which is nice. And this is a nice color. It's not like pinky pink. This is more mauve. I know that you guys are not seeing the real color of this right now because it's just blowing out. But it's more mauve. Okay. And that's for the cowl. You see? And the cowl goes together. I like that. I like that very much. All right, let's move on to the next bag. Let's see what's in there. Okay. I think that's a good idea. Let's put the patterns in there and give you the yarn to make the patterns. That's a good idea. So that's the first one. That's a knit bag. All right. This is the second bag. What is this one? Ooh. Let's see if we can find the pattern. Okay. So this appears to be another knit bag. All right. And this one is for coin lace mittens. Okay. Coin lace mittens. And that's being done in a DK weight. And then you also have, this is a premier pattern. So I know premier patterns are free. This is for a Nordic star scarf, which is also a free pattern and it's also a knitted pattern. Okay. Nordic star scarf. And then this one, the last one, is for lychee mittens. Lychee. Lychee is some good fruit if y'all don't know. All right. That's good fruit. Okay. Now what do we have here to try to make that? So we have Ultra Alpaca Light, and this is a 3-weight. Okay. And the color for this one is 4275. This is like a olive green with some flecks of yellow and some darker green in there. Okay. Then we have some Lopi yarn. All right. 2 skeins of Lopi. And this is pure new wool. Okay. Lopi is rustic wool. 100% wool, 109 yards. So we have two of those. Okay. I'm assuming that that may be for the glove. Maybe for the gloves or either one of these mitts, right? So either the coin lace mitts because it's only this. Maybe it could go for both. I don't know. Hmm. 144 yards is needed to make the coin lace mitts. Okay, 144 yards. And then for the other mittens, you need 100 yards each, two colors, worsted weight, wool or wool blend yarn. So that's not enough to make these mittens. You need two skeins of two different colors, 100 yards each. So we'll see. We'll see. But Lopi is good yarn as well. And then lastly, we got a Premier pattern. So we got some Premier yarn. And this is called Fawn. So this is like a, what would we say, like a caramel color? Camel. All right. Okay. All right, guys. We got that's two open. So we got four more to go. Okay. Again, I ordered 3 knitting and 3 crochet. All right. I guess this next one might be the third knitting. Mhm. But again, the patterns are just suggestions, right? You can always just do what you want to do, put the yarn with something else, color work, whatever. All right. Okay. Now this pattern is for better dorm boots. So it's like a sock or a slipper sock. Okay. So this one again is the last knitting now. That's number 3. Oh, this one is for a shawl. This is called a netta. That's for the Annetta shawl. Okay. Annetta look crochet. Oh, because it is crochet. All right. Annetta look like crochet because she is crochet. So that's a crochet shawl. Okay. You can see. Ah, I've got a picture of Annetta there. Okay. That's nice. What is that? A worsted weight shawl? It looks like it's a worsted weight shawl. We'll see. Size 7 crochet hook. Okay. And then lastly, it's another shawl. I thought this was a knit bag. What are these slippers? Are these slippers crochet? Okay, so no, the slippers are knitted, but both of these shawls are crochet. Okay, this is a scarf 2 ways. Right, so this is scarf 2 ways. Let's see if we can find another picture. Nope. Hold on, I gotta sneeze, y'all. Don't y'all hate that? I thought the sneeze was coming and it decided not to come. That gets on your nerves, right? And then all of a sudden it sneak itself back in there once you get into the groove of things. So anyhow, the last thing we was talking about was the scarf 2 ways. Okay. All right. So let's look at the yarn. Okay. So that's 2 crochet shawl patterns and 1 knitted slipper pattern. Oh, this is nice. So again, we got alpaca light, and these 2 are red. It's a blue red, I love a blue red, you know. I think that's a nice red. I don't like the orangey reds. Those those are not my colors. 4234 is the color of this red. Okay. And again, that's ultra alpaca light, and there's 148 146 rather yards in each skein. Okay. Each skein. Mhm. So this shawl is made with sock yarn, and these slipper socks are made with worsted yarn, and this shawl is made with the DK weight yarn. So I guess this would be made with the red yarn. That particular shawl. I don't like when people fold papers and the creases aren't together, isn't it? Is that any of you all's pet peeves? That's one of my pet peeves. And I make the paper straight. Don't make creases unnecessarily. Just put the two papers together. It's just my pet peeve with folding papers. Okay. Oh, look, we got more Lopi. Two more skeins of Lopi, I guess, to do the slipper socks. This look like a bulky. All right, and this is 100 grams, is 110 yards each. And this Lopi, this is uh, uh Alafo a Ala Fas Lopi. Ala Fas Lopi. Either way, it's still a rustic wool. Okay. And there's what? 110 yards in here. So maybe it's to make those slipper socks, right? It's rustic, but it feels good. I don't know that I would wear this like if I made a sweater from that. I doubt very much that I would just put that sweater on next to my skin for fear I would be scratching off the same skin. Okay. Oh, we got more mohair. We swimming in mohair today. That's very nice. This is pretty. This one is a navy mohair. Navy blue. It's showing up a little purple, but it's like a dark navy blue. Okay. And it's called silk hair. And again, it's a lace weight, and it is 70% mohair, 30% silk. Okay. And there are 20, this is 25 grams, and it's 210 meters. So what is that, like 215 or 220 yards, I think it is, right? But you get two balls, hanks, whatever you call this. Cake, I don't know what you call this shape. Okay. So far I'm enjoying these bags, y'all. So far I'm not upset about purchasing these mystery bags. So Aberdeen wool, so far so good. I'm enjoying my bags. You know, I'm trying not to buy yarn, right? I'm doing such a good job. I'm doing such a good job trying not to buy yarn, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh my. The yarn fell out the bag, so I'm just trying to fix it. Give me 2 seconds, okay? The yarn fell out the bag. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to use up stash. It's just that I had some FOMO when I see everybody buying up the yarn, you know? So I just wanted to see what it was for myself. Okay. So we got three more boxes left. Three more bags left. Okay. This is bag number 4. Okay. Okay. Ooh, we got some bulky yarn in this one. All right. So let's see the patterns first. That's why I'm happy to know I know how to knit and to crochet. You know, I've been crocheting longer than I've been knitting. I've been crocheting over 20 years and knitting about 6 now. But I enjoy both crafts, and I'm happy that I'm able to, especially when getting patterns for both crafts. Okay, so this is another Premier Yarn um, pattern, and this is for a bandana cowl. Okay, again, this is more than likely free on Premier's website. Okay, so I don't have any issue with showing that. All right. And this is made out of bulky yarn because that's using a size MN hook. All right, we have another sock pattern. This is a crochet sock though. Excuse me. Designed using only the single crochet stitch. These socks are perfect for any crocheter. Beautifully different from knitted socks, but just as amazing. All right. And they are cute, right? Okay. That color is like a pink with blues and purples in it. And that's one thing that I said I wanted to do for this year as well. I want to crochet and knit some socks. Funny enough, I went today to the thrift store, my local thrift store, which is Savers. I went there today and found a book for crochet socks. So I did get it, you know. And this now is called a rib roll neck cowl. Okay. Rib roll neck cowl. Why am I pronouncing it like that? I don't know. I don't know. This is also crochet. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Okay. So let's take a look at the yarn. So we got sock pattern. We got sock yarn. This one is nice. This one is vintage Barocco. And it is like a navy blue color. Again, it's showing a little purple, a little charcoaly, you know. And again, no color name. The color is 12074. All right, vintage sock. And this is 52% acrylic, 40% wool, 80% nylon. And again, there's 437 yards in there. Okay. And so that can make socks or whatever you want it. Oh, look, we got toy box yarn to go with the Premier pattern. This is Premier toy box yarn. I don't know if you can see that it has like blues and greens and stuff in it. And the name of it is Yo Yo. My name is Yo Yo. Who remembers that? I'm dating myself. Okay, and there's three of these. Y'all remember Yo Yo when she used to rap, right? This is a number 5 bulky weight, and there are 109 yards in each skein. It's 100% acrylic. Okay. And lastly, I have another mustard yellow, and this is called Lannis Quick Barocco Lannis Quick. And it's in a mustard yellow, and I have two of them. I have two skeins. And this is 109 yards as well. It says it's 100% wool, a special blend of South American wools. Color number 77109. Okay, that's pretty for the other cowl, right? Ooh, you can even mix it with the toy box yarn. I don't know. I wouldn't mix wool and acrylic together. I don't know. Although I've seen people do it before, but I don't know. That would bother me, I think. Because I don't like to, like, if it's not a wool blend, like if it's not blended with acrylic, I wouldn't think to put it with acrylic. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That would be something I would have to think about because I have a lot of bulky acrylic and also bulky wool. So it wouldn't make sense to me to do that. You know? All right. So this is the fifth bag now. Okay. Again, crinkling means new things, new things. Okay. So crinkling is not bad. It just means new things, new things. All right. All right. So here go the patterns again. Let's see. This is pretty. This is knitted. Apparently, it's by Amy B. Stitch. It's called Lucid Waves. And it is a finger and weight cowl. I love this. It's a lace cowl with a lot of texture. I think that's pretty. Can you see? That's pretty, right? Oh, sorry, excuse me. This is crochet. No, I love that. I love when crochet fools me, right? Love that. May definitely be making that. It's a lace pattern with a lot of texture. Oh, I love it. Oh, look, here got another picture of it here at the top. Right. You see it laid out. Isn't that pretty? That's very pretty. I like that. And that's by Amy Be Like Boy Stitched. And it's called the Lucid Waves. Lucid, like the waves know all about themselves. They are lucid. Okay. The next pattern is also by Premier. This one is a Tunisian. It looks like Tunisian. Is it Tunisian? It looks Tunisian. I just want something to say that it's Tunisian. All right, I don't want to say that it's Tunisian. It looks Tunisian. Okay, working through the back loop. Okay, that's why it looks Tunisian because it's working through the back loops. Okay, and that is another Premier pattern. All right, and that is called Cozy Headband. All right, and lastly, we have some moss C2C slippers. That's interesting. Some moss C2C slippers. All right, I just want to make sure you guys are seeing the whole picture, okay? Moss C2C slippers. All right, let's look at the yarn. Let's look at the yarn and see what's going on. Oh, another nice bluey red. I like this one better than the first one. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. Look at that. That's a nice bluey red. This is called Cabernet, color number 25. And this is Organic Shetland Wool, Queensland Collection Walkabout. And this is a sport weight yarn, and it's 100% wool. There's 157 yards in this here. Isn't that nice? That's a nice bluey red. This now, I would love to have more of that to make a sweater, right? Or even a hat. That's a nice bluey red. I like reds like this kind of. See, do you guys do that? Like mm, that goes with my. That looks good. You like it with your skin. So that I like that with my skin tone. The bluey reds, right? Oh, and look, they have another Lannis Quick 100% wool. I like this color too. This is color number 77 125, and there's two of these here. And this is my color as well. This is more like a true mauve, like a mauve or a I don't know how to get it to show you. I feel like we're doing this video over again too, which is annoying. All right, but it's more like a gray purple, you know? All right, let me try to see because it looks like the sun is gone from over here. I'm gonna try to turn the light on and see if I can get you guys better to focus on. Okay? All right, hold on. Okay, you guys tell me if that's better. I just see the sun moved over there. All right, but this now, it looks more like a pink, uh, like a lilac color, but it's actually more dull. It's a more dull purple. It's definitely purples with gray mixed into it. Okay, so, but it's a nice bulky weight yarn. Okay, let's see what else is in the bag. Ooh. And again, we have Premier Bamboo Fair, and that's a 3-weight yarn. And this is rayon with cotton, 60% rayon with 40% cotton. Okay, Bamboo Fair. And I believe that this is discontinued. If I'm not mistaken, I'm probably mistaken. I think maybe some colors of this that's discontinued. And this is like a peachy cotton color. And this is a DK weight yarn. This is DK weight. Okay. Looks like a peachy DK weight yarn. All right. Let's gonna take a little water. All right. I love this color. You see? And I love that too. All right. So just so that you guys know, my sweater is not knit by me. Yeah, I actually thrifted this sweater. I found it in the thrift store. One day I went there. Was it the same time that I don't remember when, but it was from the thrift store, and I love the color. And when I picked up the shirt, I love the style of the shirt. It's just like a boxy sweatshirt, sweater, that kind of thing. Just simple and it's comfortable. All right, so we come down to the last bag, guys. Okay, just looking to see what I did with the okay. All right. So now we have another cowl. This is called Frost at Dawn cowl. And this is a knitted cowl. It says so on the pattern. So that's pretty, right? Has a tassel there at the end. That's pretty. And then we have Tin Cat Knits. We have a barley hat. So obviously that is definitely um knitted because Tin Can Knits does not crochet to my knowledge. Okay. That's the barley hat. Okay. The thing with the barley hat is that it has reverse stockinette here in the front, and the rest of the hat is stockinette. Okay. So that's the thing with the barley hat. And all the Tin Cat Knit stuff comes in like a million sizes. All right. Okay. And now you have a worsted weight cowl. That's called the Free for All cowl. Okay, Free for All cowl. And that's pretty. It has eyelets and garter stitch ridges, and it looks like chevron. It looks like a chevron pattern. All right. So you'll be doing some central double decreases for that. That'll be nice. All right. And let's look at the yarn. Okay. We got some West Yorkshire spinners. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So we got some West Yorkshire spinners fleece. 100% British wool, blue face Leicester. And this is a DK weight yarn in the color umber. I love this color. Hmm? I think this is what they would call cognac, right? Umber. BFL. This is 246 yards, 100 grams. That is pretty. I like that. I like it. Let's see, it fades into me. It fades into me. So if I wear that, I would look naked. But I do love the color. I'll probably make something for one of my sons or my daughter who are lighter skinned than me. Okay. And then we have three skeins of the Queensland Walkabout, excuse me. And one of my next favorite colors, say like a sagey green. And this color is called Calypso. Okay. Calypso. Love that name. And it's color number 24. And it's still a sports weight yarn. And it is 157 yards per ball. Okay. And lastly, we have some Barocco Ultra Wool DK. And this is 100% superwash wool. And this is a DK weight yarn. And there's 292 yards to it. I really enjoyed this box of surprise yarns. Look at that. I love that. West Yorkshire spinners. That's my first time having that yarn. And I've heard a lot of people use it before and said good things about the quality of it. So I'm hoping to have the same experience once I cast it on. Okay. Also, this year was a leap year, as you all know, and for the leap year, they had a 29% off sale at Knit Picks, and I got some stuff from them during that time. All right, just give me a minute. Let me put away these things, okay? Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, so I opened up the Knit Picks box, and we're gonna get started with the Knit Picks stash enhancement. All right, so again, I got this one. I ordered this during the leap year sale. Okay, it was like a 1 day sale because of leap year. I think everything was either 29% off, right? And it wasn't like the whole site wide that was 29% off. It was only certain specific things that they decided to put on sale for leap year. Okay, so the first thing that I got was some yarn colorwork stranding rings. Okay, I use this because I knit continental style, and so when I knit continental and I'm doing color work, I'm not proficient, period, with color work in both hands. You know, I don't know, I can't do it. I try to do it, and my brain is like, "What are you doing?" So my brain doesn't understand that, like, what this is not what the left hand is what. So my brain don't get that. I write with my right hand, but if I try to put yarn in this hand to try to figure that out and tension it, my brain is like, no, we don't do that. So we don't do that according to my brain. So I gotta hold everything in my left hand so that I can knit continental. Okay. I also got a pair of interchangeable needles that was also on sale, and I got these for the car because every car should have a knitting needle set, right? And that is Knit Picks Options Interchangeable Needles Reflections Set, and it goes from US 4 all the way up to US 11. Okay, so these are my new Knit Pick car needles. All right. And again, I said I'm trying to knit socks for this year. I don't know if I'm gonna do magic loop. What's this? Double pointed needles are 6 inch. Is it 6 inch? 9 inch circulars. Okay, so I have all three now because they also had some DPNs, sockwood DPNs on sale as well that I got. So these go from US 0 all the way up to US 3. So I'm all set. So socks, you better watch out. Sock yarn, you better hide, because I'm about to come and get you and make you a sock. Okay. I also got 3 books that was on sale as well. So this is called Generations Knits for All Ages. Okay. So this is generational knits. This look like tin can knits also to me. All right, so just so that you can see the the page there. Okay. And then this side. All right. So obviously the teddy bears and the sweaters and all the things. And the cover has more sweaters, more hats. Okay. And the back. Look at the chunky baby. I like a chunky baby. All right. Now this one here is called Accents. Accents. Right. Let me see if I can find a pattern page. Also, perfect. So you can see the patterns. Okay, so this is, all right, so it's showing gloves, scarf, hat, and this side is showing some shawls and a hat. All right, and this one is showing another scarf. Okay, that's pretty, right? You see, that's color work. So for me, I would need the ring in order to hold the color that I'm using properly. Okay, and that's two. And then lastly, I have this book, and this book is called Unparalleled Modern Cables Collection. So this is all cable patterns in this book here. Okay, there goes some patterns on the back. All right, you see the cabled vest. That's pretty. And I like this one here with the cables on her sleeves. I think that's pretty. And this one, this sweater. You see the sweater is half cable, half stockinette. Very pretty. Let me see if they are. I'm yawning. Okay. So this is the table of contents. It has some pictures of some of the things inside the book as well. I'm gonna go through these books and look and see what I would like to knit first, which I'm thinking is possibly is half and half cable and stockinette sweater. I like that a lot, so it might be that. I definitely have yarn, so that's not an issue. Either that or this one. I like those arms too. You see? And that's definitely worsted with, I think. It looks worsted. Oh, this looks so good. Look at that. That's the you can see it better there. Doesn't that look so good? I love that. Oh, that looks so good. And there's a pocket. That looks so good. All right. We'll get there. Let's see what we're doing. Excuse me. I'm yawning. I'm yawning because I'm tired. I was up all night. Hold on one second, okay? Okay. And I also got some blocking boards, some blocking boards, blocking pads or whatever from Knit Picks. It only came with the blocking pads. Last time I ordered some was from Amazon and it came with T-pins. But this one only came with the blocking pads itself. I believe it's 10. I believe it's 10. hmm I believe it's 10. Okay. So that's my stash enhancement from Knit Picks. And it came like this in this box. That's the blocking pads. All right. Give me 2 seconds. Let me put this away. All right. And I found this in the box. This is the last thing that I got. It's called an emergency fix keychain. So it's a keychain with a double-sided crochet hook on it. You have 2.0 and 3.0. What's 2.0? A, B, A. I don't remember. And 3.5. What's 5? 5 is H. 5 is H. So that should be 3.5 is like a V. And I don't know what 2.0 is. Like a C, a B, somewhere over there. Okay. But that is a double-sided fix it emergency crochet hook. You see? And you keep it on a keychain just in case. That also was part of the um leap year sale. Okay. All right. Hold on, let me get the other stuff, okay? Okay, guys. I'm back. Thank you for bearing with me. All right. So the next one is a package from Twice Shared Sheep. Okay. So Twice Shared Sheep has a Facebook page and they were doing a knit along for a hat. So I like the hat because it had a cable in the front. It's a knitted hat and it had a cable panel in the front, and I thought that was very cute. So you didn't have to purchase the yarn, but why not, right? So again, I got this during the leap year situation. I'm trying to see if I can find the date because I believe it was during the leap year, but I don't remember 100%. Um, and there's no date on here to say when I purchased it. All right, so we all gonna touch and agree that I purchased this during leap year. Okay. And this is for twice shared sheep. All right. And thank you so much for your business. Enjoy. All right. And this is her card. Did something go wrong? Are you making this face? Don't worry. We always got your back. Email us right away so we can make it better. Support at twicesharedsheep.com. So that's I like that. That's a good business tactic. If there's an issue, there's a problem. If your face look like this, email us so we can make it right. I like that idea. Okay, and they send another postcard. This is their thank you card. Hello, friend. Thank you for your business. That's what it says on the back. Okay. And I also got, in addition to the yarn, which I'm going to show you soon, are some bamboo cable needles. Okay. I don't like cabling without a cable needle. It makes the yarn feel too finicky for me. And I just like the safety of the cable needle. So for me, I need a cable needle to do my cable. Okay. And this is called the Work Until measuring tape. So I got this because I thought this was very intriguing. I'm like, what? The work on what? The work until measuring tape. So it is literally a measuring tape that is that has a stitch marker. So this say like this is the beginning of your round marker in knitting. And you set this to whatever amount you want to knit to, right? And then you just keep knitting and this allows you to measure so that you know if the hat is at the right length or the socks or whatever is at the right length. Okay. And this is instructions on how to use it. Oh, you can use it for crochet as well. Look, for knitting and for crochet. All right. I think it was only like $10. And I believe it's going to be very useful, especially now that I know it can use for both knit and crochet. So I'm excited about that, right? Work until measuring tape. Work until measuring tape, okay? And that's it there. All right. And it has the marker so you can put it for the beginning of the round. Okay? I like that. I have a hat that I'm trying to get off the brim. I'm almost done with it. And I could definitely use this to help me finish knit the rest of the way, right? Okay. 1 second. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. And now the piece there is this songs they have here. The yarn to make the hat. I wonder if I can find. Let me see if I can find the hat for you. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, I was able to find the hat so that you can see it. Okay, so this is on their Facebook page. Can you see? Let me try to see if I can make it a little lighter for you. So it doesn't. I'm hoping it doesn't blow up. Okay. Jesus, please. Sorry, just 1 second. Let me see if I can find it back. Okay, I apologize. All right. Don't touch nothing. Uh, okay, better. So that's the hat there. It is called the Holly Beanie. Okay, it's called a Holly Beanie. HOLLY beanie. Okay, And you can get the pattern if you want it, I believe, off of Ravelry, or you can buy it from Twice Shared Sheep website. All right, and that's where you'll find the yarn and everything that goes with it. It's a nice hat. It's a simple cable, and it's just that one cable running down the center of the hat. It's very nice. And I got this yarn, which is like that bluey red yarn again, but it's supposed to be, I'm not mistaken, it was supposed to be more uh, magenta colored, but it looks more bluey red. But either way, I still like it. It's 100% superwash merino, 185 yards, and the color is called Sugar Beet. Sugar Beet. You see? It's supposed to be more magenta. It actually is matching my sweater somewhat, right? But it does look nice against the skin, doesn't it? I love it. And it's nice. Nice and big. And it came with a pom-pom. All right. I don't know how to do the pom-pom. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. So it comes with a nice big pom-pom. This is a faux fur pom-pom, so calm down, okay? Isn't that nice? All right. And that will go on top of the hat. I like that. All right. So that's the twice shared sheep. And again, I got the hat and the pom-pom, the bamboo cable needles, okay, and the work until measuring tape. I like that. Isn't that unique? I think that's unique. Mhm. I also got her roll counter. I never used it before, but I have it. Okay. Next time yeah, I haven't used it before, not because I don't like it, because I don't remember to get it, right? So that's the only reason why. Uh, Next time I do a project, I'm going to try to remember to use it because when I see other people using it, I can tell that it's helpful and why not have it, right? If you have it, use it. The next, what we calling it, stash enhancement, is from a Etsy shop, and this also was bought separately. These are project bags. One was bought in February, and the other in one was bought. Yes, was bought in February, and the other in March. Okay, so we'll start with February since I was here first. And again, I didn't get a chance to film any other videos, so that's why we're going a little backwards to come forward. Okay, so the first time around in February, I bought three project bags. Okay, and this is from P like Peter, B like Bob, Stitches. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find. Okay, I was looking for the receipt so I can show you all her thing. She's in Marietta, Georgia. Okay. Oh, it's PB for Pamela Brew. Her name is Pamela Brew. So PB Stitches. Okay. And I'm gonna put her Etsy shop information so that you all can uh get an opportunity to go and stop by her shop, favorite her shop if you do stop by, okay? Even if you don't buy something, if you favorite her shop, you will push business towards her. All right, so if you go by there just to look, just do me a favor, please, and just favorite her shop, okay? And this is her information for her Etsy shop, okay? PB for Pamela Brew, Brue. Okay. She has made it to one of my favorite project bag makers lists. Okay. So my first favorite would be Hanny Casey. Then it would be a toss up between PB Stitches and what's this other lady name? Not creative, Bags by Awesome Granny. Okay. And um, Fat Squirrel bags are nice. Fat Squirrel bags are really nice. So Fat Squirrel bags and Tanny Casey bags, I put them neck and neck. So definitely neck and neck, And Tanny Casey for me would be number one. And now PB Stitches, she would um, follow behind, I would think, Nanny and Creative Grandma. Okay. But that is her PB Stitches store, Etsy store information. Okay. So let's look at the bag. All right. Ooh, the first bag. I love the bags because her bags have a good, generous size. Okay. This is her. Look how big that bag is. All right. And this is, you see how it got the sheep at the top here and a drawstring. All right. I love that. And it has handles. Um, there's pockets on the inside, the box bottom, right? And what does it say? Knit, keep calm and knit on. To knit or not to knit, that is not even a question. I need to do something besides knit today. Knit happens. If I'm sitting, I'm knitting. Happiness, homemade, knitting goodness, Pearl Girls rule. So it's a lot of sayings on that. And inside the bag, you have pockets. 2, 4. So four pockets on the inside of the bag. All right. You see 4 pockets on the inside. And it's pretty deep. So this is a good sweater size bag. You can put your blanket inside of there. You can put whatever you want inside of there. It's a good size bag. And I think the newest acquisition from her, I bought a smaller bag, but I think the rest of these bags are gonna be big. And I'll show you how she wrapped well together. All right. So all of her bags are like this. Okay, isn't that nicely packaged? And she has her sticker here. Okay. She has her sticker there. Okay. And it says, PB Stitches, thank you for supporting my small business. You are welcome, girlfriend. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing. And you would definitely keep me as a customer. Okay. Look at this one. This one is all the knitting sheets. That's all knitting sheets. Okay. And she has the plaid up top here. Again, the drawstring. The dimensions are the same. Okay. And you have the flower garden on the inside. Same 4 pockets, same gusseted flat bottom. Okay. Very nice. Do I have projects to put inside of here? I do actually. I don't know about you guys, but um for the past couple of years I've been putting yarn together with patterns so that way everybody have a job. Everybody have a job. It doesn't stop me from spontaneously casting stuff on, but at least I know this yarn is designated for this particular pattern. Okay. And that helps to make me feel better about the amount of stash I have. Um, the stash is ridiculous. I'm actually thinking of when I remember when Kim, the crafty nomad, had made mention that she put the bulk of her yarn in a storage, and I said, that's a good idea. When you get back to the house, 'cause the yarn is taking over the house. So I'm thinking very hard to do that as well. Put my yarn in storage so that way it's only what I want to be here, and I'll go and shop my stash literally and for any other yarn I may need, instead of having the yarn here just filling up all the space. You know what I mean? My house is not that massive. It's a 3-bedroom home. My kids and myself occupy the bedrooms, And then we have the living room, the dining room, the den. The den is where my yarn is currently housed, and it is ridiculous. A hot, stanking mess. My bedroom also housing yarn, which again is a hot, stanking mess, and I need my spaces back. You know, so I'm really considering the storage unit. Okay. All right, and this is another one with some knitting kittens. It says I heart knitting. All right, I heart knitting. Same specs, everything is the same. All right, and now the most recent acquisition from her, the most recent stash enhancement from PB Stitches is right here, and this one I did get some smaller size bags just to see what those would be like. Okay, all right. Okay, so the first one is a blue floral pouch. What's happening here? Blue floral pouch. Oh, she put two together. Okay, I see. hmm So this one, I'm going to show you this one now since it came out first. So this is the black and red knitting pouch makeup bag. I told you that. Isn't that cute? Look how cute is that? So because I said I'm going to be knitting socks, I needed to get more small project bags for socks. Okay. I'm assuming this got interfacing because it feels like it's padded, right? That's what interfacing makes the bag feel like it's padded. You guys know. I want to make some pretty bags, guys. Okay, so please encourage me and help me to do so that way I can make my own bags and buy bags as I want. Now this one is called the blue floral pouch. How cute is that? That is so cute. I love that. It might actually become my uh, bag for my handbag. I really love that bag. That's so pretty. Could be a notions pouch too, because look how small it is, right? But it's super duper cute. Okay. Mm. And the next one, okay, I'm gonna do this one instead. This one this is called the Peach Floral Project Bag. Peach Floral. I didn't realize they had names on them. Anyhow, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Look at the flowers. Definitely now that the sun is down, you can see much, much better, right? Peach floral knitting bag. So I apologize for whatever the beginning of this video looked like, you know? Isn't that pretty? And the handles are brown and they're braided. Very pretty. Very pretty. And we have one more bag. Oh, look, she put in a little notions bag as well. Oh, thank you so much, boy. Pamela, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Look, she put in a little notions pouch to go with it. Thank you. Okay. And we have one more bag. Okay. And this one was the one that started off all the situations. Literally fell down a rabbit hole on this one. How cute is that? This is all the woodland creatures. Oh, I love that so much. How cute. Moths, owls, unicorns, rabbits, deers. It's pretty. This is so cute. And the handles are pink, and the top portion here is plaid. Same specs as far as the first one goes with the box bottom and the four pockets on the inside. Okay. Very nice. Very nice bags. Nice, generous sized bags. Good for sweaters, shawls, what have you, what have you. That's a nice way to keep your projects. I find that when my project bags are nice, it helps me to remember what the devil is in there. you know, so I have a lot of project bags, and I don't want to promise, but um, I'm trying to not buy any more project bags. Okay, I'm not promising nothing, but oh no, look, she sent another. Look at that. She sent me a second and look, the little flower. Another little notions bag for the Woodlands bag. Isn't that nice? Thank you so much again, Pamela. Thank you. All right. And again, all of these bags are from PB Stitches. Okay. And that's her Etsy shop. Okay. So please go by, browse a little bit, and see if you don't find a new bag maker that becomes your favorite as well. Okay. I truly, truly, truly enjoy her bags, and I'm not being sponsored or advertised by her at all. I just found her on Etsy and took the chance and ordered one of her bags and was very impressed by the stitching and the generous size of her bags, and just very pleased with the purchase. And I became an instant favorite customer. Same thing with Tanny Casey and Fat Squirrel and uh, Bags by Austin Grandma, uh, uh, Rel from Dabbling Hook. She also makes some very nice bags, and Kim the Crafty Nomad also. Both of them make some really nice bags. So whenever they have their bags, I'm running as fast as I can to get the bag that I want. But they don't make them very often, which is understandable. They're both busy women and they're working full time and doing their thing just like moi. But when they do have their bags up for sale in their Etsy shops, trust and believe I am also a customer over there too. I do enjoy their bags as well. Okay. So those are some of my favorite bags, and I am enjoying the newfound bag maker that is known as PB Stitches, aka Pamela Brue, Brue. All right, and again, I showed you her Etsy information. Okay. All right, let me just clean up this mess, and I'll be right back to you. I'm gonna leave this one more time so that you can excuse me, find her on Etsy. Okay. All right. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So today I went to my local thrift store, which is Savers, and I just was browsing around again because I'm tired and my back is killing me and I'm feeling a little under the weather. But I don't know if you just feel restless. Again, I was up late into the wee hours of the morning trying to finish work, and sometimes that kind of energy doesn't allow me to sleep comfortable. So I still have to like work out energy to get myself to sleep comfortable. So that's basically what I was trying to do by going there. I wasn't looking for anything particular, but obviously it's a thrift store. You're gonna find some stuff, right? There was a bread maker for like $13, right? There was a guy on Instagram or YouTube that was making, he's a chef, a pastry chef particular, and he was making bread with this bread maker that he too found in the thrift store. And I found a bread maker in the thrift store, but had it in my cart, and I'm talking to myself like, what are you doing? Do you need a bread maker? Are you gonna make bread? Or is this just gonna be another big thing to put on the counter? So because I felt like it was just gonna be something to be on my counter and take up space and aggravate my nerves, I left the bread maker at the thrift store for somebody else to take home and enjoy. I'll see how I feel next time when I go back there if I want to buy a bread maker, and we'll see what happens then. But I did get the kids some paper, right? So I got this particular because you see this bag in here? What's that? Okay. So we're gonna open it together and find out what the devil is that inside of there with the paper, okay? Because I know it's almost the end of the school year, but my kids still come harassing me for paper and pens and different stuff like that, right? Because all the pens that I bought for the school year just get up and walk away. Oh, look at that fancy loose leaf paper, reinforced paper, okay? And this whole pack costs $4.99. All right, but I bought it for this. Oh, it's a book cover. Of course, it's a book cover. What else did I think it was? I don't know, but it was intriguing me. And now the kids got another book cover. Okay, so that's all right. We'll save that for next year. And we got inside of here again some reinforced filler paper. You know, the other day I was at Staples looking for paper savers. Anybody remember paper savers? The little the tape, the circle piece of tape that go over the holes, and this is some dividers with pockets. Okay, so all of that came inside of there, and the mystery is solved. It's a book cover, but whatever. Again, so they don't make paper savers anymore because I didn't find any. I didn't find not one. Okay, so that's the first thing. I'm not going to show you the other pack of paper. Y'all know what paper looks like, right? But I will show you the crocheted socks book, okay? And this book cost me $2.99. Okay, and this is by Janet Refelt and Mary Jane Wood. I don't know if that's how you pronounce Janet last name, child. But I said I want to try to crochet me some socks. So this is the year of crocheted socks and knitted socks. So I'm gonna do the best. Y'all wish me luck. I'm gonna do the best I can, okay? And see if I can get at least one sock made. Okay. I remember I was watching Rel from the Dabbling Hook, and Rel made a sock. Rel made a sock. One big humongous sock. And I'd like to die laughing. But I get it. I get it now because the sock yarn is very tiny, right? At least if you make a huge sock, you can see everything that you're doing and understand the construction of the sock. So Rel made a sock. I don't know if she ever made the second sock, but when she made that first sock, that was the best laugh I had that day. All right. So I got that book from the thrift store. I also got for my sewing expedition that I'm about to go on to make these dodgy bags, a sewing what do they call that box, a sewing box. I actually was gonna buy one of these from Joann's the other day. It was 50% off. I think it was bigger than this, much bigger than this. It was like wider and taller. But same construction, just wider and taller. And I want to say that was like $50, so 50% off of 50, like $25, right? And this one is $4.49. So that's good for me. And it came with all the trays and stuff like how it's supposed to have. Only difference is that it's just not brand new. But the inside is nice and clean. It's not disgusting or scary looking. And the pocket is clean and intact. So for $5, I'm happy. And the magnet closes and it closes shut. So I have some sewing notions and I will put that in there happily. Okay. I also got this basket. I got that basket to put the mail in. Um I have a bad habit of putting the mail on the dining room table, so I'm trying to not do that. So mail, like junk mail and stuff like that, I want to put it in the basket from the door, right? So that way we know it's junk mail. And on Friday, when we collecting the garbage to put outside, that basket can be dumped in the garbage, okay? And that way we know we're done with that. The main thing I want to show y'all for what I got at the thrift store is this. Everybody know what this is? Okay. So this now is polypropylene propylene mineral filled plastic pellet. This is a 10-pound bag of that. Okay. And this is, I paid $5.49 for this huge 10 pound bag. It looked like whoever bought it or somebody's child started to cut into it and was like, "What the devil is this? Why did I buy this?" That's what it looked like to me. Like they stopped themselves from opening the bag because they was like, "This is not what I wanted to get. Why the devil did this come home to me?" And they stopped opening it and just said, "Set it aside for me to get however many years after they put it in their house." Okay, I'm gonna hold on a second. I'm gonna tell you why I got this. All right, so I'm back. So this inside this project bag is why I got these pellets. Okay, so I guess this is where we're gonna start talking about whips. All right. So this is a bag. I don't remember who this bag is from. Who is this bag from? Ebony Pearl Creations. Is that Kim? I think that's Kim, right? Kim, is that you? Ebony Pearl? Ebony Pearl Creations. I believe that's Kim. Kim the Crafty Nomad. I think that's your bag, right? But in this bag, I am almost finished with my emotional support chicken. Okay. And people been saying, so I have my chicken body, right? So it's the carcass. It's my chicken with no head. Okay. So I'm at the top. So people been telling me, or I've been watching people say that they're filling the chicken with rice bags, bags of beans, and all this kind of stuff to make it sit up better, right? And when I found that, I was like, oh my goodness, God is good, right? So the emotional support chicken. So that's where I am on it. This is my bag of yarn for my chicken. You see, I got my yellow for my beak, my white. Where's my beak yellow? There we go. You see, that's the beak. And this is you see that red? That's more like an orangey red. You see the difference? I'm not in love with that kind of red. But that bluey red, that's my red. This right here, this is chicken red. This is for the chicken. So I'm happy with that for the chicken. That's fine. And that's my knitted. That's the knitted one. You see these is my cheapy first set of um knitting needles set. So I use them every now and again when it's a project that I'm not stressing about regarding the type of needles I'm using, right? Because if it's something that I need to be knitting on for a long time and trying to make sure I get gauge and all of this kind of stuff, I pull out my Chiagus, okay? But this is just squishy and lovely um, garter stitch, okay? Isn't that cute? So I see everybody also struggling with the sewing. So I think all I'm gonna do is just continue with the crochet seam and do that and see how that looks. You know, see how that looks. Now, of course, because I knit and I crochet, I will be also doing my emotional support chicken in my in the crochet version. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, but you know today that chicken has recently come out in the crochet version too. Okay, so whoever don't know, please go and get the crochet version of the emotional support chicken. Okay, all of us who are blessed to be able to crochet and knit, go ahead and get this chicken's uh, emotional support sister. Okay, all right. So I plan to cast that on next. Okay, and I have my bag full of yarn. This is another bag by Erin Lane. That's a combination bag between Destination Yarn and I forget the other lady name. She's a dyer. She dyes yarn. Destination Yarn. Destination Lane dyes the yarn, and Erin Erin something makes the bags. Okay, but you can if you go to Destination Lane or Destination Yarn, you should be able to find this bag. And I forget the name of this sheep. The sheep have a name. You see? That sheep have a name. I don't remember his name. Okay, I'm sorry, sheep. I don't remember your name, child. All right. So now that is the beginning of the whips. I had this thing is nylon. All right. So let's start with the other whips. Okay. Oops. All right. No, I wanted to show y'all this because I thought this was funny. Okay, so I got this also from the thrift store because I thought it was funny. All right, you see that? It's like you put the bills in there. So it says bills, some are paid and some are due. Some are old and some are new. Let's pay me. Let's pay them now. Hmm, I can't read. There we go. Let's pay them now. No more past due. I thought that was funny. So I had bought that. Okay. Storytown, USA, Lake George, New York. Bills are bills. Some are paid and some are due. Some are old and some are new. Let's pay them now. No more past due. Right? That's a good reminder. Pay your bills on time. Right? So I got that. So I thought it was funny. I like things that make me laugh. Laughter is good medicine. So let's see where they started for the whips. Right? All right. So whips. Let me show you this one last stash enhancement, okay? I got this also from the thrift store a good couple of weeks ago. Okay. So this is a cone of finger and weight yarn. This is a purple, okay? And it's almost like a 2-ply yarn. So they had 5 and I got all 5, okay? And my plan is to hold it all together, double, triple, whatever, because obviously it's a very thin yarn to make it like a DK weight, because that's what I think that holding, because this is lace weight, I believe, holding lace weight 4 times together should bring me to DK, right? It should either DK or sport, okay? So I plan to find a nice DK weight sweater or t-shirt to knit that and get that out of my stash. Okay, but that's a lot of yarn on this one cone. So it may take several sweaters, who knows, to get that done. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. And if it get on my nerves because it's popping all over the place, it might actually end up in the garbage. One of them had the information inside the cone. This is not that one, obviously. Okay? All right. So the first whip, okay, I had started Stephen West Starflake shawl again. Is this the Starflake? Oh no, sorry. This is the shawlography shawl. So I had started that again because I felt like I had started this when I was still trying to figure out nursing, trying to figure out knitting. So I started it over. Okay. And this is in my Hohi Locatelli bag. I think this is called a Pampas, the Pampas bag, Hohi bag. You see? Hohi. And it's just a cute little leather bag. All right. And this is this like Muslim bag is like the bag that the bag came in, that the leather bag came in. So I just keep it in there. Right. So this now is the restart of my shawlography shawl. Okay. That's just the beginning. I just gotta be careful so I don't take anything off because I'll mess up the short rolls. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Definitely understanding that much better than I did the first time around. So I'm hoping to, I think I have, how many more wedges? There are 9 wedges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 more wedges I need to finish. And then I can move on to the body of the shawl. But so far, so good. Still loving the colors that I chose for this shawl. And I'm hoping to still be in love with them once I get into the body. And these are, I'm working this shawl on US 7. And these are the Knitter's Pride needles. These are the Mindful set, Knitter's Pride. And it's a US 7 4.5 millimeter needle. Okay. And I can't be bothered with all the color names. It's like a hot pink, this speckly brown color, a navy blue, a speckly pink, and a gold. Okay, it's just too many colors. All right, and the time is going, and I gotta pick up my children soon, so I don't want to delay further. The video is already long, right? Okay, so that's the first whip. All right, the next whip is another Stephen West shawl. I don't think I got far on this because I was trying to still rearrange my colors. Yeah, so I didn't even. All right, so I will leave this one till next time because I'm still here trying to rearrange and sort out these colors. This is for this one is for the shawl, the star plate. So I'm trying to sort the colors out and do it over. So I did everything over from the beginning with this one because um I just wasn't happy. I'm happy with the colors, but I wasn't happy with the look of it. So I just started everything from the beginning. Okay, so when I've worked on that, when I've worked on that, I will show you that again. Okay, and there's another Stephen West shawl that I started over. Um, we'll see if I brought it down here. I don't recall. All right, all right. So now this one is also, is this an Erin Lane bag? I don't know whose bag this is. Maybe it's on the inside. This is, again, I don't know whose bag is this. It's somebody's bag. But this is a t-shirt. It's a cotton t-shirt, and it's called the Lakewood tee. Okay. This is one of the projects that I take in the car with me to do at like stoplights and traffic jams. Because right now it's just 100 miles of stockinette in the round. Okay. And this is work from the bottom up. So even worse because it's a million stitches being worked in the round, right? So I did, let me see if I can find the design. There's a design element as to why they made you work from the bottom up. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Oh God. Like everything looked the same. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. So this is the design element here that it's like you see how the ribbon comes up like that? So that's the design element. Once that's done, you're working forever in stockinette until you get to the armholes, okay? So this is cotton, okay? And this is cotton that I got from a Hobby Lobby clearance, okay? So this is old stash, good old stash. And this is, I love this cotton, super soft print. And this is called Pastel. This is an old yarn, 153 yards, and I paid 94 cents for that skein of cotton. It's blowing out. But it's all like pastelly pinks and blues and stuff like that. and it has some brown in there. Okay, so that is my next wick. I actually put this wick down for the longest because, again, working in stockinette forever is not the most fun thing to do. So that's why I said, okay, you will go in the car and you'll be the car knitting because otherwise you will never get done. So this gets done at traffic jams and stoplights. Okay. And however long it takes for that to get done and get done. Okay. This one now. This is a bag by. Oh, this is I think this is the first PB Stitches bag that I had got. See how pretty that is? That's very pretty. And this one has a full leather bottom. Very pretty. Okay. I think this is the first one that started everything with me falling in love with her bags. All right. So in here, this is a test knit that I just I failed only because of, life happenings. So I fell behind. I still love the pattern, and I'm trying to finish the pattern. If I can find a picture of it. All right. This was started on September 24th. It's called the Mellow Mood. Let me see if I can find it on Ravelry. Hold on. Okay, guys. So this is it here, the Mellow Mood raglan sweater, right? So it's a raglan sweater. You see the detail here? That detail runs all the way down on the sides of the sweater, right? Very nice. Very nice. You see? It runs all the way down. It's a nice sweater. And it's an Aran weight sweater. And it works up pretty quick. I think I'm doing mine on US size 10 needles. I'll look and see for sure when I show you guys my progress. All right, it's a nice sweater. Okay. All right. So again, I failed the test. I got very far, but again, life, and I just wasn't able to finish it during the time of the test. So these are US 10, as I said. So 6 millimeter needles, US size 10. So I still need to work my way down so that I can get to split for the sleeves. Okay. So this is where I am so far. All right. Not very far, but not very far away from the sleeves. Everything is obviously bunched up on the needles. I don't like to have my needles, you see, um, very like the cable. I can't take a long cable because it just aggravates me that the cable is forever long like that. So I like shorter cables. It makes me knit faster, and I feel like I'm getting through quicker because the rounds don't seem as long, right? So that's I'm just trying to show you the raglan detail. It's such a nice sweater. And this I'm knitting this sweater with this yarn by Lion Brand. This is called Lion Brand Local Grown 100% USA wool. Lion Brand Local Grown 100% USA wool, and this is the color Sage Brush. Sage Brush. Okay. All right. I'll show you what it looks like in the skein. Okay. It's just a nice sagey green color. So nice. And this, I like this wool too. It's nice and it's soft. It doesn't feel dry like how some rustic yarns can feel, but it definitely feels rustic, you know what I mean? But not like scratchy, itchy like the Lopi yarn. If ever you've felt that Lopi yarn can feel dry, you know? And this yarn, it doesn't feel dry. It does feel nice and it has very nice stitch definition, you see? So this is the Mellow Mood um, pullover. So this also will be either car knitting or house knitting, okay? But it's a nice sweater. So I'm just trying to work my way down the body so I can split for sleeves, and then I'm just going to do the sleeves. I've decided that when I'm knitting sweaters, instead of just completing the full body, I'm going to stop and do the sleeves. Oops. Do the sleeves, and once I'm done with the sleeves, continue to the body. Because I think that that will help me to finish the sweater and get it done and over with. Okay? Because I do a lot of knitting, and then when I get to the sleeves, it's like the steam has run out. Okay? And I don't want that. I want the sweater. I don't want to be what do they call it? A process knitter? Process? I want to be a product knitter. I want to be a product knitter. Okay. I have goals and aspirations to be a product knitter, process product. Whatever. Okay. So this is a baby sweater. I have one um co-worker, two co-workers that one just had a little boy and one has a little boy that right now is about 2 years old, right? I made a blanket for this baby when the baby was born. It took me forever to give the baby the blanket. I literally just gave the lady the blanket for the baby. Um, I would say about 3 weeks now. And again, the baby is almost 2. So I don't know. Do you all sometimes feel a little self-conscious about giving your things away because you don't know how they're going to be received? I mean, you know the quality of your work, right? And you know that it's not cheap to make a blanket. A blanket is can be a very expensive thing to make, right? Not only in yarn price, but also in time, right? And so I always get a little leery when making stuff for people and actually giving them to them. You know what I mean? So that's just me. That's why I hesitated to give the blanket for so long until I guess it's like, all right, let me just give it and done. I made it for the little boy. Give it and forget about it, right? So this sweater I'm making for the same little boy, the 2-year-old, okay? And I saw this sweater on Knitpicks website. This is a free sweater, a free sweater pattern on Knitpicks. And I'm making the size 4T, okay? And this is called the finger paint pullover. Isn't that cute? I thought that was very cute. I'm making the size 4T, and so far, so these rounds here, these stripes are six rows each, right? And I missed and I wasn't paying attention, and wasn't paying attention, and I made 8 rows instead of 6. So mine's is 6 rows. It's 8 rows, excuse me. All right, so this is where I am. So this camely color, and then this is a light beige, and then navy blue. Okay, so then once I'm finished that, you see, once I'm finished the body, the beige, the beige and this color, the camely color here, like the cognac color, these two colors would be the color of the sleeves, and the navy blue will be the cuffs. You see, and then the what is it? The cognac color will be the neck ribbing. You see? I love that. It's so cute. Right? So I think I'm gonna measure it, but I think I have at least anywhere between 2 or 4 more stripes to go. Only again because I'm making my stripes are 8 rows high instead of 6. Okay, and I'm carrying the yarn along the inside instead of cutting and doing all these seaming. I can't do it. I can't. So I'm carrying the yarn along the inside to make that less stressful for me. Okay. This is also very potato chippy, as they say, because again, it's all stockinette. Okay. The longest part was the ribbon. But again, the ribbon was only, this is about what, 3 inches tall? About 3 inches tall. But all of all this progress was in the car. So, in the car, at stoplights, at traffic jams. Okay. So that is one baby sweater that I'm making for one of my coworkers that I'm currently working with. The other coworker who I don't currently work with anymore, but her son goes to school with my children. And I want to show you that sweater. One second, let me get. Okay, guys. So this is the it's in this project bag. It's an owl project bag, and this is by Wild and Wild Jesus wildwoolly.com. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. They're also on Etsy. And when you order bags from this lady here, she says you like soap. She also has like they make natural soap. And the soap smells very nice, very good, and it makes the bag smell delicious. You know, that's also her logo. Okay. So wildwoolly.com. Okay. And see the bag is so cute. How cute is this bag with the owls? So inside of here, I have a flax sweater. And everybody knows that flax is by Crochet&Knit, and it's a good first sweater to make and everything. Okay. So I am doing the pearl bumps on the sleeves, and this is the sweater so far. So I just bound off on the ribbing. Okay. And this, I believe I'm making I believe it is, this is the 2 to 4 year old size. All right. So I just finished binding off on the ribbing. I made a nice stretchy bind off on the ribbing. Okay. If you can see that, nice stretchy bind off on the ribbing. And I'm carrying the detail for the sleeves down the sides, you see? So I brought this is what's on the sleeve itself, as you can see here, right? So that's the sleeve, that's the top part of the sleeve, and then you're gonna add the arm there, okay? So I brought that detail all the way down on both sides on purpose because I like that detail. I'm gonna make my son's also some flax sweaters as well. Right, but my oldest son is 13, so obviously it's gonna be a bigger sweater. Okay, and I'm using, excuse me, impeccable. It's 100% acrylic yarn from Michaels. Impeccable, and this yarn is called Deep Forest. It's a deep forest. It's a nice green. It's a nice green. You know, like a olive, like a deep olive green. It's a four weight, four medium weight, and it's 285 yards. And so far, I have this much left from the first skein, right? So all of this is one skein, okay? And the second skein is what's going to bring me the sleeves, okay? So it's just now a matter of casting on the sleeves and finishing the sweater. All right. So almost done with that. Almost. I was hoping to get a finished object out of one of these things here, but again, life, right? Life. I have 2 test knits that I'm doing that I'm trying to make sure that I get those done. Okay, I'm trying. So pray for me because I'm trying to get that. I'm taking the patterns out the bags and forget to put them back. That is not a good thing. If you remove your patterns, put them back so that way they don't get lost on this place, right? All right. Let me put this one here, and then we'll do the next um the next width. Okay. It's 4 o'clock here in New York, and I just want to go and get my kids. Once these kids come home, it's a wrap. And the next time I will be doing anything would be 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. because I need these kids to be asleep, and that's the only time when I would feel comfortable to say, okay, they're asleep. All right. So excuse my back. I'm just bending down to pick up the next width. Okay. All right. So, oh, this is the most recent width. Okay. This is a Tanny Casey bag. Okay. This is a Tanny Casey bag. Let me see if her thing should be inside here somewhere. I can't find her logo. I believe this is a Tanny Casey bag. Don't have me lying now. It looked like one. Yeah. She usually have her name, but this is a Tanny Casey bag. I don't have to, right? Because her straps are leather, and she always makes sure that her straps are put in properly, and they're like about a good inch thick. Okay, yeah. So this is a Tanny Casey bag. Okay, inside this bag, I'm doing a Weekender sweater by Andrea Mowry. Okay, so I started this sweater before Andrea announced her March to May now. Excuse me, that's the sweater then, the Weekender. Everybody and their mother has knit a Weekender. So I wanted to make one from before, and so I'm making one now. I'm making it from Knit Pick yarn, not Knit Pick, Knit Crate yarn. Okay, let me show you. Okay, and these are my Knitter's Prize needles. This is the size. Oh, sorry, these are my Smart Sticks needles. These are 6. These needles, they have a ruler built in the onto the needle itself. I don't know if you can see, but onto the needle itself, you have numbers that lets you know how much inches, if you can see. Okay, they're called Smart Sticks, and this is a US 6 size 4 millimeter. It's a fixed circular. So with this sweater here, you are knitting, right? So the knit side or the stockinette side is the wrong side. Okay, that's the wrong side, and the reverse stockinette side is the right side with that seam. You see that you get that by doing a slip, and then you pick up on the next round. You see, you slip a stick and pick it up on the next round. All right, I don't know if you can see it better if I do this, but everybody knows what this looks like. Let me try to turn it inside out, maybe, because I'm very pleased with it. I'm pleased with the color. Okay, this is knit crate yarn. I actually had to purchase some more skeins of it. Thankfully, knit crate alum have a Facebook page, and I was able to ask if anybody had any extra skeins that they wanted to buy or sell or trade, and luckily this lady was so kind and generous, and she sold her stash to me, you know. So this color is called Beta. This is called, this is Knitology Worsted Glowing, okay, in the color Beta. I'm just trying to make sure I don't drop no stitches. So I have 15 inches to go to knit this. So I think I'm at about 9 inches now, 10 maybe, but I have 15 inches I need to knit so that way I can split for the sleeves, okay? And this is the yarn all skeined up, okay? I don't know if anybody remembered this yarn. Knitology, all right? Knitology Glowing Worsted in the colorway Beta. I fell in love with that color when it first came out. Oh my God, just and it's so soft, so soft, you know. So I'm excited about that sweater. Again, because I'm doing 100 years of stockinette and just one slip stitch. This is car knitting, car knitting, child. So if I do this in the house, I have to have absolutely nothing else to do except this and get it done. Okay, just knock it out. And I can do it, but it's a hard slog. And the thing is that with straight stockinette stuff like this, it's just so hypnotic for me. It just makes me go to sleep. And so I find myself passed out and wake up back like, oh my God, I done fell asleep. You know, so that's why it goes in the car. All right. All right. So that's Andrea Mowry's weekend sweater. Okay. Let me see what else I can show you. I have a couple. What is this one? This is so you can do a sweater and a shawl for Andrea Mowry. Uh, uh, March to May um knit along. So again, I had casted these on beforehand, but whips are allowed, right? So this one is the night shift the night shift shawl, excuse me, right? And again, very popular shawl. Everybody and their mother made it, and this is mine currently. Okay, I don't know who that is. They'll leave a message, right? So that's mine so far, and I'm making mine out of Mandela tweed and big twist, big twist reverb. Okay, so you see, this is color F. That's why I got it there like that. F. This is color B. Okay, and so I have 6 more like that, and I'm just alternating them as per the pattern. Okay, so so far these are the first two. These are the first two colors. So this is one Mandela Tweed and one um, Big Twist Reverb. All right. So the Mandela Tweed is like the orangey ones and the green bits and the other bits down here, the green down here. And the background color is the reverb so far. The reverb, the Big Twist Reverb only so far broke into this black and a little more black up here, but it's primarily this cream color that's there, right? So it's just a repeat of this same pattern for forever until that shawl grows. Okay, so I'm enjoying that. Obviously, I'm not getting a lot of love, but I'm hoping to change that. You know, I haven't entered this as part of the make along for Andrea Mowry's thing because again it was just so small, and I felt like I had more done on the weekender, obviously. So that one I would enter in and see if I can win a prize or just share along in the chatter of the make along. So I'm enjoying that. Once I get back to it, then I can figure out where I am in it on the pattern and be happy about that. Okay, this one now. This is a Christmas gift, and this is in another wild woolly bag. Okay, so again, wild woolly. All right, wild woolly bag, just so that you all know where to find her. She's on Etsy too. That's where I found her. Why you don't want to stand up? Is that better, guys? Yes, yes, that looks better. Wild Woolly, and there is her logo. All right, good. You should be able to see it there. Wild Woolly. Okay. So inside of this bag here, I have a shirt that I'm making for my cousin my bestie. Um, so this now is called the lemon spritz tea. And this also is a make along in the summertime. Um, it was a 4 day make along. I can't do anything in 4 days. That's impossible, but it's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? So lemon spritz. Okay. So that is the tea. And do you see the sleeves here? It's like the lemon leaves. I think that's so cute. Okay. So I'm making that for my cousin for her Christmas. So hopefully, she never finds this video on YouTube and she won't spoil her Christmas. I'm making it out of Kobu yarn. This is Lion Brand yarn, Kobu. And Kobu in the color pale pink. And Kobu is a DK weight yarn, a size 3. And there's 232 yards here. This is 51% cotton, 49% rayon. Okay. And right now I'm still doing the increases. So I'm not far, but this is a lot of knitting. That's the funny thing about knitting. Knitting looks so little bit, but that right there is about a good 3-4 hours of knitting straight. Okay, so uh don't laugh. Okay, so we're moving right along. Do you see this is my that's how I'm keeping track. I gotta do 102. I need to get up to 102 stitches. So once I know in the front I have 102, then I should be good with the rest. So I make tick marks and tally boxes so that I can keep track of what I'm doing. All right. And that's for my cousin. Okay. And let me see. Let me see if I have one more I can show you. So I can show you the test knits, the two test knits that I'm doing. One is for a hat and one is for a sweater. Both of which are taking pretty long because the yarn is small. Okay. One second. One second. Let me get the back. Okay, so I'm back. I just wanted to break up everything just a little bit before I show you the next two whips, which are again are test knits. Okay, so this one is crochet. I know everything has been very, very knit heavy today, which is, sometimes I have it reverse as crochet heavy, and sometimes it's knit heavy, and sometimes it's just even. Okay, so this is a crochet project. This is called Wrapped in Waves. Okay, this is a crochet blanket shawl, and I hope that you can see that clearly. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see the colors, but you'll see it in a little bit because I got that exact same color. And this is a free pattern on Yarn Inspirations. Okay. All right. Let me see the other picture. Yeah. All right. So that's the shawl, the blanket shawl. It's so pretty. So I haven't got very far with this either, but I did get some work in on it so far. Right. So this is the yarn. It is Patton's Croy Socks FX. All right. How pretty is this yarn? Very, very, very pretty. And this is called Celestial Colors, and I agree. Super pretty colors, super pretty. Okay. And the yarn is nice and it's soft. And it's a sock yarn, right? So this is the pattern so far. Okay. How cute is that? Is that upside down? Upside down and backwards, child. So, all right, so that should be better. Upside down and backwards. Not only you see the shells. How cute is that? Very, very, very cute. Very cute. And it's coming along very nicely. So that stitch marker is where I stopped. Literally stopped at before the end of the row, which was great, right? But it's coming along very nicely. And I love how it looks so far, It's so far so good. So I'm helping to just continue so I can get this to grow as it should. Okay. And this is being done on a size D 325, 3.25 crochet hook. And this is a clover hook. Okay. So clover is my number one hook. I love a clover hook. My second would be tulip because it's almost the same thing. Third would be the dots crochet hook from Knit Picks or We Crochet, whoever. And last would be my metal crochet hooks from Furls. Okay, the metal ones, not the wooden ones, not the whatever the other ones was that they have, but the new metal crochet hooks from Furls. Those are the ones that like me, and I like them. Okay, all right. And so I have this before I show you um the test knits. Okay, so this one is also another. This is a T-shirt, and this is from Lion Brand as well. But you can buy this T-shirt off of Ravelry as well. And this is called the Oh Lori Sweater Tee. Okay, Oh Lori Sweater Tee. Okay, and she's the designer. This lady. It says, let's put it up so you can see. All right, that's her website. Okay, Oh Lori Sweater Tee. Again, that's her website. And I started this May 2nd, 2022. So the issue with this sweater, the reason why I stopped, there's always a reason why I stopped, right? I did all the increases, did all of what I was supposed to do. And then it told me to stop and measure. So try it on and measure to see, to make sure that this situation has happened. Like you have enough space in your underarm. So it should come down across your breast, and then you should be able to touch, right? You should be able to touch to know that you have enough length to pass over your breast, and then um, be able to split for the sleeves, right? So this is how far I got with this sweater. So I just need to take the needles off and put them on like a I forgot what it's called, a thing, so that way. Sorry for the shaking. So that way I can measure to make sure I'm. Yeah, you're seeing the color is causing it to blow out. But once I once I can cover my breasts, I should be okay. So it's just a matter of me putting it on barber cords, and then I can try it on, right? But I like this so much, and the neck, so I'm hoping that it would be, because it worked up very quickly. I got to this part very quickly, and this, funny enough, is just Karen Jumbo ombre. That's all that yarn is. It's nothing fancy, This is the Carrara marble, so it's like grays and beiges and light pinks. All right. That's basically what it is. And this is how much? 595 yards. So I have this much left for as far as where I got, you know. So it almost took one skein to get to this amount of sweater. So I just need to measure it, try it on and measure it, and then I can start doing the sleeve stuff. So I'm gonna put it on some barber cards. Now, the barber cards, I don't buy $17 barber cards. I don't have $17 to give for that, right? Um, I understand they come in different sizes, blah blah. That's fine. But Hobby Lobby, excuse me, not Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and their craft section has barber cards that you can buy, like 200, 300 in a pack for like $6. Okay. Again, Joann's has barbacord lights, okay, plastic tubing that you can buy for like $6 for like 200 or 300 in a pack, okay, and they do the same job. And as long as your knitting needles are um the cord rather is long enough, you should get the same effect. Okay, like this here is not a real barber cord. This is Hobby Lobby. You see, you have the same little holes in the middle there. I don't know if you can see. Okay, and this can stick onto the end of a needle and draw through the loops and everything the same way. Okay, and that's what I've been using because that to me is a lot of money. $17 for the barber cards. I was thinking to get some just to show you all the difference, and I might still do so, you know, just to show the difference. Okay, so just moving along to the test knit. So the first test knit, oh Lord, why do I keep doing this? The first test knit is a hat, and that hat I'm making for my youngest son because it's a dinosaur hat, and he likes dinosaurs. Okay, he likes dinosaurs. He's only 9, and rightfully so. He should like dinosaurs, right? Rightfully so. Okay. So this is just in Knit Crate. I don't know if you remember when Knit Crate used to send goodies. So this is just one of their goodies. And I just store the hat in there because right now it's small. Okay. So again, it's on small needles. So this right now is a US 0 because that's the gauge that I got for the ribbon. And then I believe I move up to US 1. So this is on fingering weight. I still have a couple of rounds to go for the ribbing. Okay. And then I can move up to the pattern chart, right? So this right now, I'm using Peyton's Croy sock, and this color is called Mid-Century Stripes, okay? So sock yarn don't just have to be for socks, okay? And then I'm gonna put it with this here, which is Peyton's Croy sock, in the color Eclipse Stripes, which is black and gray, okay? See, so, and then this will be the dinosaurs, so the dinosaurs will kind of stand out. Or I have this mini skein, which is black and gray as well, but deeper. So the color, I don't know if you can tell the color, the black and gray on the Croy is slightly lighter than the black and gray on the mini. I don't know if you can see that. So the mini is a mini skein set that I had got from Lola Bean Yarn Co. And that was her, forget what the set was called. This was the name of this color is On the Prowl. On the Prowl. So this is a fingering weight mini, 80 yards. And again, it's from Lola Bean Yarn Co. On the Prowl. It belonged to something, I can't remember the name of it. But I was thinking to do the dinosaurs in this color, but I feel like it just blends too much to me. So that's why I was doing it with this one so that the dinosaurs can stand out. Originally, I had did this one, right? But the blue in this skein here, and there's blue and green over here, and there's blue and green in this one too. And I'm frightened that the blue and green would just wash out and you just won't be able to tell that there's dinosaurs, you know? So that's why I said let me do this one, right? I couldn't find an all black Peyton's Croy without having to order it, you know, which is what I'm trying to avoid. But if anything, that's what I would have to do is order it. So this is the pattern. I don't want to show y'all. Whoop. Okay. Because it's a test knit, so I don't want to give away the woman's pattern. Okay, so that is the hat for my youngest son. And then now I have the next um test knit. This bag is from Hobby Lobby. Isn't that cute? I got that from Hobby Lobby for $11.99. Isn't that cute? And it has the same closure and a hand and all of that. You see? So this test knit is for a cardigan. This sweater is made in sport weight yarn. So it took me a little bit to get gauge on this sweater. So I'm only now just kind of going along with the repeats. All right. So this right now is just the back neck. Okay. And then we're gonna do the front and the left and the right front panels, and then we'll be knitting back and forth after that. Okay. So see, how pretty is that? This is a navy blue sport weight yarn. Okay, so I haven't got too far, but this again is a lot of knitting. It's sport weight. Look how thin that is, right? Let me show you the yarn. Okay. All right. So this is the yarn here. Okay. Look how pretty. You see all the colors? It's navy blue with purples and light purples and whites and stuff like that. Excuse me. Sorry, that was my work phone. So anyhow, this is purples and navy blues. You see, and this yarn is Louisa Harding yarn, Petura, Peturia, however you say that. Okay, and this is superwash fine merino with bamboo. So the yarn is pretty slippery, right? And the color is called water lilies. I think that's so pretty. All right, and I got this yarn on a clearance sale. Basically, I think it was last year, or year before. And so far, this is the skein I'm using. And as you can tell, I didn't really get far into that skein. Right? I didn't get very far into it. But that is the skein that I'm using that we got here. Okay, so I have to do 15 rounds of increases, and then from there I can start doing the front and the back panels, and I can start updating and to say where I am. So whenever I do test knits, I tend to do them on Yarn Pond, Yarn Pond, Pond, and sometimes if I see a test knit call go out, I would just throw my hat in with everybody else and see if I get picked. I promised myself not to do 100 test knits this year because I just want to get through with my whips and try to get my whips done, and maybe I can have the opportunity to actually uh get down my stash, right? Which is what I want to do also, just do down my stash, right? So that is that. And then I want to show you just one more thing before I go, okay? Because I had got some yarn from Hobby Lobby. It seems like Hobby Lobby is getting rid of their finger and weight yarn, the hand dyed finger and weight yarn. It seems they already got rid of all of the worsted weight and the bulky weight from before. Okay, so I actually got like whatever was left of the finger and weight yarn. So give me a minute, I'll show you that. Okay, so this week they had their 30% off yarn sale. So I went there specifically to see if they had any more of the finger and weight yarn, right? And they did. So this one, okay, this one is the Elysian Dust, and it's 400 yards of 400 yards of superwash merino. Okay, and this is again finger and weight. And I love the speckles, and I was able to get 3 of those. Okay. And it's showing up white, but it's really like a brown base, or I don't know, like a beige brownie. But that's how it looks to me anyway. Okay. But it's showing up white. So I got 3 of those. Okay. Then I got this one here that is on a more white base. And this one is called Unicorn Horn. And it's the same stats, 100% superwash merino, and it's 400 yards for there. So this is blowing out also, but you can see all the speckles. Okay, all right. And I got 3 of those as well. Alright. Then I got this one, which is brown, like a brownie speck. This one is Zahara, the Zahara. And again, same specs, 100% superwash merino, 100 grams, 400 yards. And this is very pretty. So this one I plan to use in the Helen Stewart mystery make-along currently going on. I already chose colors for that shawl. It's a shawl. And so I'm going to use this one particular color in that shawl. I don't know what I did with the project bag. I brought that one. Is that it here? I think this is the project bag here for the Helen Stewart shawl. Yes. So this is the project bag here for the Helen Stewart shawl. It just started and I was still choosing colors. That's why I didn't start right away. So that brownie speckle would replace like these nylons. So I have these in here, right? That's the wool like, right? Wool like, which is to me more of a lace weight, right? But that's the navy and that's like the mauve color. And then I have this one skein wonder here. I don't remember where this is from. I think this is Knit Pick Soup. Oh, sorry. This is a Hobby Lobby skein as well. So I thought that this would go nicely with the brown, right? And then I have this sock yarn, right? So that's sock yarn. Okay. So those are 3. And then I was saying maybe these 2 because you're saying to make sure that you can fade one, right? And that would be, and then I'm looking for like one that would stand out. So that's the navy blue. But if I could find just a regular navy blue, I think I would be happier, right? So far that's my 3 colors for the Helen Stewart shawl. So I'm still trying to get that together. Blue one already came out, and I'm already behind, child. So it's all right. We'll see what happens, right? Okay. And I just got to get one more color for my Helen Stewart shawl, and then I can cast her on. Okay, and she's inside of this bag. Okay, this is also a Tanny Casey bag. All right, and this is Tanny Casey's logo because I keep talking about. I just want you to be able to find her. Okay, so she has her own website now. It's TannyCasey.com. Okay, so she has an Etsy shop. There's still an Etsy shop, but she also has all of her current bags on her website. Okay, so if you want to see all her updated new stuff, you go to her website and you want to see her remnant stuff, like whatever's left back that she had on Etsy, you go to the Etsy shop. Okay. All right. And we have also this from Hobby Lobby. I got 5 skeins of this one. This one is called, this is pretty too. So I can't even use this for the shawl as well. This is called Stonework. Stonework. You see, this one looks black, but it's actually just a dark brown, just like this part up top here is a dark brown. And then this is like a bluey gray here. And then this is white speckled. Okay. Specs are the same. I was thinking to do, because this is enough for a sweater, t-shirt in my size, So I was definitely thinking that a Springer and Weight t-shirt would be in my future with this particular yarn, and I would helical knit that sweater because um, it's finger and weight and it's dyed like that. You know what I mean? So helical knitting will help it to not pull so crazy and will just make everything look uniform, right? Then the last set of yarns that I got from Hobby Lobby, I got this one. There was only one. This is called Market at Malta. Isn't that pretty? This is very pretty. And this is all kind of rainbowy, you know. I love that. That's very pretty. I was thinking of doing a muscle burr hat in that one because I want to cast that on too. But I don't know, you know. This now is another one. This is called Lavendaria. Lavendaria, and that's just lavender. All right, and it's very pretty. And I got two of the